I'm a grown up. I can open cheese. Hey guys, it's me, Becca, and welcome back to my channel. So today's Copycat I'm very excited about, and I cannot believe that I've never actually done this one before because it's something that I do all the time, and I just never thought about, I almost forgot it was even a Copycat. But it's the Hashbrown Casserole from Cracker Barrel. I love this casserole. I think it's one of the most delicious, most decadent. It's like the best way to eat hash browns in my book, and I love making it ahead and just leaving it in the fridge. So it'll last about four days, and then just serving it out for breakfast with some fresh eggs in the morning. It's just a way to have a nice hearty breakfast for a few days, or if you have a group, to just make a big casserole of this because it's so easy. You're literally just gonna dump everything together in a casserole pan and pop it in the oven, and you get the best hash browns ever. It's super like cheesy and oniony, and it's just the perfect mix. And I've been doing this Copycat for like ever, and it's absolutely one of my favorites. And I don't know why it's taking me so long to show it to you guys. I just didn't think about it the other day where I went out to have breakfast with one of my friends, and I was like, I know how to make this. Maybe you guys would enjoy to see this. So let's get to it. Let's make a Cracker Barrel hash brown casserole. Okay guys, for this recipe you will need about 1.5 packs of the simple potatoes. I like using this one the best because you do need them to be unthawed for when you make it, so the simple potatoes come unthawed from the grocery store. Okay, you need about half of a container, which is about 1 onion of diced yellow onions. I hate cutting onions and I refuse to do it, so I'll just get the extra money because I'm not gonna do it. But if you can have an onion and you want to dice it, go for it. You need half or 1 medium-sized onion. Equal parts salt and pepper. 1 can of cream of chicken. So good. This thing, I mean, it sounds disgusting, but it makes your casserole super creamy. I've done it with a can of mushrooms. Throw it away. Do it with a can of chicken. So much better. And then you want 2 cups of Kobe Jack cheese. That equals to about 1 packet of like the normal size ones. And then my secret ingredient is to use vegetable oil to butter your pan. Like that, it's extra crispy. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I get my 13x9 pan, and you're just gonna get a fresh, clean paper towel. You want to fold it up a few times, and then you want to put a little bit of vegetable oil just to grease it. I know you could just use this grease, but I really think that this makes it extra crispy on the bottom. I also like not using a glass pan. I like using like a darker pan or something that's Teflon, because that way, again, it helps with the crispiness. So I'm gonna make sure to put a good amount of oil all over the pan so nothing sticks. It'll be easy. Now that my pan is buttered or oiled, I'm gonna get my first bag of simple potatoes that are hash brown. I'm gonna cut that open, and then I'm gonna dump that down. Now that that's dumped, I'm gonna kind of just mix that around, and then we're gonna start adding some of our ingredients. And now that I have my first thing of hash browns in, I'm gonna add my onions. Try to add everything sparingly, like, not sparingly, like you wanna add a ton of stuff, but make sure like you're incorporating it and mixing it already as you go. You can add as many or as little onions as you like. I like mine's pretty decadent when it comes to onions. I like the flavor. So yeah, I did about half of my container. Okay, now that our onions are in there, we're gonna open up our can of cream of chicken, and we're gonna dump it in there. Now when you're dumping this, you really gotta make sure you're doing it a little bit everywhere. That's what's really gonna give it that distinct flavor, in my opinion, from Cracker Barrel. It's this concentrate right here. All right, now I'm gonna put my melted butter in there. At this point, I want to start mixing it and incorporating it as I'm going. All right, guys. I think personally that the casserole comes with Kobe Jack cheese, because if you go to Cracker Barrel, You ever ask for cheese on your eggs? They will give you Kobe Jack cheese on your eggs. I'm a grown up. I can open cheese. Oh my god! What is this, 4 ounce? Okay, there we go. Whenever you go to Cracker Barrel, you ask for cheese on your scrambled eggs, they will put Kobe Jack automatically, which makes me think that they use Kobe Jack cheese. Because if you ever had their casserole, it's not a sharp cheddar kind of taste. The cheddar has a very distinct taste, so it makes me think they use Kobe Jack. So I'm going to start by adding about half the packet, and then mixing that up. And during this, you want to go ahead and start preheating your oven to 350. Alright, now that that's mixed, we're going to grab the rest of our hash browns. You want to put about half of this in there. If you don't like your stuff as creamy, you can go ahead and put the whole. But if you want that same consistency, you're going to want to put half. And you want to again start mixing it, getting all the flavors incorporated. My favorite way to eat this is with 2 over easy eggs right on it. It's the best way. It's absolutely delicious. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my cheese in and give that another good mix. Okay, and then I'm gonna add about half a teaspoon of salt. If you want, you could even do 3/4, just a little extra, because I mean, you're at a restaurant, their stuff is normally jam-packed with sodium. Or you're someone that's really into salt, you're gonna want to add a little extra. And then I do about half a teaspoon, maybe a little extra, of black pepper. Okay, now that we have added all our salt, pepper, and all our ingredients, you're gonna wanna give it a good mix. Make sure everything's evenly incorporated. And then you're gonna stick it in the oven for 50 minutes at 350, and when we're all done, we will have a delicious Hashbrown Casserole. You will know it's ready because it'll start to get really, 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 really crispy. And the cheese will start to bubble. Okay guys, now for the taste test. I did let this sit out a few minutes. And as you can tell, the sides are real crispy. The top isn't, and if you want it to be, the way to get it crispy is just to put it to 450 degrees, your oven, on like the last, once it's already cooked through, and you see the cheese bubbling. If you want to add a little extra cheese, that's how you get it real crispy on top. Like I've said, I've had this a million times. It's just amazing comfort food. It really is incredible. It tastes just like Cracker Barrels. And the best part is you can make it at home and make it your own. It's just so good. I'm gonna eat all of this. It's delicious. It's super fattening, but yummy. And my best part is like right here. Actually, guys, you see how it gets real crispy right there? Yeah, that's like good stuff. Super cheesy, amazing, just like Cracker Barrels. Okay guys, I just want you guys to know that one of my fabulous subscribers, Just Mom of 3, left a comment on one of my videos letting me know that she would love for me to do the copycat for the Olive Garden fettuccine alfredo. I will definitely be doing that. If it's not this week, it'll be the next week. I just have to do a little research on it to make sure I get it perfect. Just know that I saw the comment. I can't wait. Let me know if you would like me to make anything that's a copycat. Just leave a comment down below. And if it's not a copycat, but you really want a recipe to something, I can also do that too. Or at least I'll try. Fingers crossed. All right, guys. See you soon.
Thank you.